Hey, welcome to another video. So I believe my purpose is to raise awareness for women when it comes to men. A lot of women are getting the short end of the stick and they're getting hurt all because they lack understanding of who men are. So I just wanted to talk about Kevin Gates. Recently he went viral. A video of him went viral. It was a phone call between him and his girlfriend. That's what the title said. Him and his girlfriend talking, and she's basically pouring her heart out about how hurt she is that she had to find out online that he was dealing with Brittany Renner. Instead of him coming to her directly, she found out when everybody else found out. And I know that can be embarrassing, especially if that is in fact her man. Because I'm sure if that's her man, they've been intimate, so the feelings are feeling, okay? Basically, she starts off by saying, "You know how I feel about you. Here lies the problem. If you tell a man that you like him before he gets the chance to express his feelings to you, you're telling him that he got you, which means he don't have to do anything to keep you. If you like a man more than he likes you, then 9 times out of 10, that's not the man for you. Why? Because your man is supposed to like you more than you like him. It's a scientific fact that that's the best formula for the relationship to work. When women start liking men, they show it, meaning they start giving. When women start giving, they unknowingly are putting themselves in a masculine role, because masculine energy means to give. If he likes you more, he will treat you like a queen. But if you like him more, you're gonna treat him like the queen, and he's gonna be getting all the princess treatment. She also goes on to say he should have told her that he was dealing with other women, just because she told him that she wasn't dealing with anybody but him. So women have this notion that if I do this, the man should do the same thing. He's supposed to match my energy and reciprocate what I'm giving him. To know men is to know that we are not equal. Women and men are not equal, so we aren't going to show love the same way. It's going to be different. And she felt like he should have told her that he was seeing other women, failing to realize the truth of the matter is that we're single until we're married. See, men know this. Men already know this. That's why men in relationships still act as if they're single, because they understand that the true commitment is marriage. Women believe the true commitment comes after they lay it down and hadn't been intimate. One thing about a woman, when she has sex with a man, she be ready to lock in. She instantly thinks that sex equals a relationship. Most women do think this way. The reason that is because sex is deeper than the surface. It is a spiritual exchange. Once a man enters your body, he changes. Mind, body, and spirit changes. And women start feeling attached emotionally to the man after they've been intimate. So because they aren't married, he doesn't owe her any explanation. She also went on to say, "You're the only one I mess with." There lies another problem. Because to my last point, men aren't going to tell you when they're seeing other women. Why? Because they think you're gonna leave. Why? Because they know how women are when it comes to their emotions. See, men have an understanding of who women are. That's why they move the way they move, because they know that if you know I'm dealing with somebody else, you're gonna get in your feelings, especially if they had sex. One thing I learned about women is when they start dealing with a man, they assume that they're supposed to be the only one. Because, like, to my last point, they don't understand that we're single until we're married. They start dating a man and instantly start thinking, he's mine. The truth of the matter is that you don't own a single soul. So where do you get off saying he's mine, especially if you aren't even married? Women do have the power to make a man only see her. And that power lies within her being in receiving mode, not giving. Femininity is women's superpower. So when you tap into that and you receive while the man gives, that is when he's going to treat you like you want to be treated, because he knows you know your role. Basically, in the video, he goes on to say, I wasn't thinking about what nobody else was going through. I was doing something to make me laugh. See, one thing I learned about men have and always will put themselves first. They love themselves enough to do what's in their best interest, regardless of who feelings get hurt in the process. Women need to take a page out of their book and start doing the same. So he said he didn't care what nobody else was going through, but women, on the other hand, care too much too soon. They put the man's needs before their own. When you put a man's needs before your own, you're basically telling him, oh my God, you got me. Like, even though we're not married, even though there's no real commitment, even though when women give too much too soon, when I say give, I mean cooking, cleaning, time, attention, and most importantly, your body. That doesn't give the man a chance for his desire to grow. Instead, what it does is it stays stuck. Because if you give him everything, what else is left? I see it on cheaters time and time again. The women who get cheated on are crying their heart out, crying their eyes out, saying, I gave him everything and he did this to me. The thought process, you need to shift your paradigm and go from, I did everything and he did this to me, to I gave him everything. That's why he did this to me. Men don't like when women sweat them, because you're basically telling him you don't get niggas, you're desperate for him, and he got you. So, game over. He got you. Mission completed. The reason why men are winning the dating game is because they put themselves first. When women start putting themselves first, the tables will turn and men will start chasing women again.